This one's called Elegy for Names, and it's dedicated to my grandpa. You left me a name I could use on men I want to take home at night, a name of raw honey. To say it, to hear another say it, is to know that every death is also a threshold, that to pass is to gain entry and also to cease to exist. I beg a stranger towards my mouth so that he cannot see my face. I beg, but what enters is grief, cold as a shadow. I use it like I use your name, the myth of you, your secrets. Like a lion or a mule, like the raft I've made from this lover's back, to cross over. We are citizens of the countries we imagine. We make our homes in the dark. Minneapolis. The Flatlanders are steadfast in their politeness. They lift a napkin to each unmentionable, they smile. There were impolite things I wanted to say to you, but sitting on a park bench in Minneapolis, I don't say them. That summer, the wind brought down over 1,000 trees, remember? Their trunks lay open like legs in the too hot night, but didn't make a sound. The quiet rested on your shoulders and settled into the folds of your shirt. There was nothing to panic about. On Tuesday, you wore a suit. On Sunday, we rode the bus. In between that, I scrubbed the sink and retrieved a mouse from behind the oven, stuck my head inside the freezer. I told the ceiling fan I'd wait to call, and then I started listening to music again. Before it was just the news. A ghost town hospital prepared to close, postmodern cowboys convened a desert rendezvous. What haven't I told you yet? Only the parts I haven't said to myself. I'd like it if you asked me, because then I could say, it's easy to be a beautiful thing in the moment, harder over time. Down at the river was where you showed me the old mills, where the new sits among the ruins, where a few things have kept their names. One more. Eating watermelon with Pablo Neruda. Ask me where I was last night, and I'll tell you I was out eating watermelon with Pablo Neruda. Pablo wasn't well, but with each bite, he became a little stronger, and each word that occurred to him, blossom, whale, icicle, mocked the pain of his age and the bald temperament of the moon. Nearby, a hound wrestled meat from a napkin, and stone horses mimicked the black shout of a war that was almost, though not quite finished. As we stood there, we spit over 20 seeds in their direction. We spit against empire and presidents and against Donald Duck. We spit against Contras and bananas and the days lost to exile. We spit heroically. We spit for vandals and we spit for courage. We spit for our fathers and for the gentle way the fruit vendor listened with his teeth. We spit for the torn edges of stars and the gradual descent of mountains and the weight of morning and the color red. We spit for love. We made a bet about who could hit a passing bus or the back of an old woman with a face as stony as Machu Picchu. A lone waiter was on a lonely hunt for cigarettes, and we asked him if he thought he could go the distance. Flight delivered from the mouth of an idle man is one true measure of happiness. Later, we left marching arm in arm, all three of us. We left the watermelon and the constellation of names at our ankles, and as we walked, we avoided the peering eyes of animals, and we avoided the lamplight that can sometimes hold one too long in its cheerless glare.